Good afternoon, class. Avery Bell here, posting Module 4's lessons learned thus far in the class. We were proposed the same three questions that we had been asked in the previous module, reflecting on the things that we've learned thus far. I think as far as implementing these skills in my professional and personal life, I think the biggest thing I took from this week was the fact that I personally tend to compartmentalize my emotions and feelings and just actions when I'm at home opposed to when I'm at work. I know at work I tend to be pretty buttoned up. I'm not going to say quite uptight, but it's really hard for me to relax in the professional environment. Whereas at home, I don't have a hard time. I think that as it relates to integrity, it's definitely important that we don't compartmentalize and we practice the same integrity that we do at work as we do at home and with our friends and with our family. So essentially, I think that if I can hone the ability to not compartmentalize all my other skills, then I can maximize the effectiveness of my integrity that I display at home and at work. The second one, how I'll be able to improve my organization as a result of the information that I learned. I think the first, perhaps the biggest thing that I learned was that it's important to promote integrity amongst the group rather than with the individual person. I know that in my line of work and in my organization, we get a lot more feedback on a one-on-one basis, whether it's we're influencing our subordinates, our trainees, whoever it is, and we tend to interact with them more than perhaps our peers or our superiors. And I think one thing that I learned is that it's important to try and promote it amongst the group of everybody to make it effective for the entire organization. The last one, how can I implement ethics training in my organization and how do I measure effectiveness? I know early on in the when we did this previously, I believe it was Module 2, I discussed providing ethics training in a classroom setting. I think now I'm thinking that that it might be more effective to start promoting ethics and integrity on a one-on-one basis, getting everybody comfortable with my thoughts and feelings, and then opening up to a discussion as a group amongst everybody else. I think if we're all involved, and I think if everybody buys into the concept, it has a better chance of being implemented and being effective within the organization. Thanks.